Hello and welcome to the Student Advice Line. I believe we have an appointment today, but could you just confirm your name for me, please? And can I take your address, please? Thank you, that's fantastic. So, what we're going to discuss today is your options for when you finish your A-levels, once you've got your results. So, what I'm just going to do is just take some details from you about your current study. What college or school are you currently studying at? Okay, yes, we've spoken to a few students from there before. It sounds like a really, really good college. Have you enjoyed your time there? Yeah, fabulous, brilliant. That's great. Okay. And can you just tell me how many A-levels you're currently taking? Oh, that's amazing. 4. That's fantastic. Can you just list those for me, please? Wow, you sound like you're extremely busy at the moment, so we'll try and give you as much advice as possible. So can I just ask what sort of area, or whether you've got anything specific in mind that you'd like to go on to study? Ah, fantastic. So it's still quite a broad idea at the moment, but you're looking at maybe some kind of health, social care kind of avenue. Is it particularly science-based, as I know you're doing a science subject? Okay, so yeah, okay. I'm just going to make a quick note of that, because that leaves us with a few more options to look at as well. So, you're looking at leaving home and experiencing and fully immersing yourself into university life, so that's great. So, in terms of distance from home, what kind of thing are you thinking? Is there any limitations? Are there any concerns in that area that I should be aware of? Okay. So you're thinking that this is a chance to have new experiences and have a taste of independence, which is fantastic. That means that you're really thinking about the whole experience. So what about your family? Have you discussed this with your family? Are they on board? Okay. And are there any particular issues? Wonderful, thank you for that. Thank you for sharing that with me. So what I'm thinking today is that we will look at a few prospectuses, not too many. We'll just give you a basic idea of some of the universities that are out there and some of the courses that they offer that may be of interest to you. And I will arrange to send these prospectuses out to you for you to have a good look at. I also strongly advise that you attend open days and really get a feel for the university itself. It's really important. So have a look online for open days. Go to as many open days as you feel you need to, as many open days as you can, and talk to the students that are there as well. That's really important. So is there anything that, as we look through these prospectuses, that I need to really focus on? Okay. Yeah, I think that's very sensible. Getting a good idea of the accommodation is very sensible, as in the first year you are likely to be living on a campus with other students, so it's really important to know about that. So the first university I'd like us to look at is in Cardiff, and I am quite aware that this isn't too far away from where you're living at the moment, so it might not tick that box that it's a brand new experience. Yeah, you've spent quite a lot of time in Cardiff. Yeah, I completely. Yeah, I'm just going to make a quick note of that, okay? Fabulous, thank you for that. But it is worth having a look, and it is worth considering. So we'll just have a little look at how they like to sell us this university. So it starts here with reasons to love Cardiff, okay? And it says there's a thriving social scene, state-of-the-art teaching facilities, internationally renowned teaching, and outstanding career opportunities. Cardiff University is the perfect place to be a student, and they've given us some top 10 reasons why they think that you'll love it. So the first one is the location. So it says that it offers all of the atmosphere and amenities that you'd expect from a modern capital, but it has an intimate and compact setting with endless character. Nestled between the rugged coastline and breathtaking mountainous scenery of Wales. It says the city is a hybrid of culture, history, and cosmopolitan amenities. Number 2 is reputation. So it says, as well as being Wales's only Russell Group institution, we've gained an international reputation for our teaching and research excellence. Now I know that research is something that's quite important to you, that you're quite interested in. It should really underpin all our studies, research, so that's quite an important thing to think about. Number 3 is community. So it says there is over 7,500 international students from more than 135 countries. So it says you'll be joining a diverse, inspiring, and truly inclusive academic community. So when you think about your need to experience new things, often that can be from people from another culture. So that's something to think about as well. Number 4 is your study options. So it says they offer more than 300 undergraduate courses taught by some of the UK's leading academics. Number 5 is their flexibility. So in many cases they say you can tailor your degree so it can be specific to you and your career path. Number 6 is global opportunities. So they have links with over 300 institutions across the world. So you have opportunities to work, to study, and to volunteer abroad. There are languages for all. So it says that you can develop your language skills completely free of charge alongside your studies, which is something to think about as well if you ever wanted to work abroad perhaps. Number 8 is award-winning Students' Union. So it says it was voted the top 2 in the UK, and that's by What Uni Student Choice Awards in 2022. So that's quite important as well, isn't it, in terms of support and social activities and basically life outside your studies. Number 9, it says, is its clubs and societies. So you, from archery, anime to journalism and jazz, you can choose from over 200 societies and 60 sports clubs to fill your social calendar and make friends for life. Number 10 is its Centre for Student Life. So there is a new £50 million centre, which is a central hub for all of its student support services. So there's modern, flexible social learning spaces and a 550-seat lecture theatre. So they offer quite a lot there, don't they, really? So let's look at Cardiff itself. I know you've been there, but it is quite interesting to see the way they sell their cities as well. So it says it's dynamic, contemporary and easy to get around. And it's an outstanding place to live, work and study. It's full of character, heritage and ambition. Cardiff offers the best of both worlds, combining all the advantages of a compact, friendly, affordable location with the cultural and recreational facilities you'd expect of a modern capital city. So there's lovely pictures there as well, which I will send you. So it gives you some of the highlights of the city here. So there's the major sporting centre, so it's talking about the Principality Stadium. Yes, you've been, yes, so have I, yes. Very, very large place, isn't it? Good venue for lots of sporting events, for lots of concerts. And it also says here that it boasts an Olympic-sized swimming pool at Cardiff itself, whitewater rafting, canoe centres, ice rink, and facilities to play a range of sports. Are you interested in sports at all? Fantastic. So it's really important then that you try and keep up those hobbies, and because that's obviously quite important to you, so it's really important that these universities can provide those kinds of facilities for you as well. Yeah, absolutely. And it's going to help you make friends, it's going to give you that peace of mind, a bit of well-being as well. So yeah, really important you think about that as well when you're looking at these universities. Okay, so it also talks about retail therapy, so lots of designer boutiques and high street names, so lots of shops in Cardiff. So it also says that it's a cosmopolitan city with a multicultural vibe, which is reflected in its diverse range of cafes, restaurants and bars. So no matter what your preference, it says you'll find plenty to suit your taste and budget. It says it's a cultured capital as well, so it's well equipped with theatres, so for concerts, dramas, ballets. It's got the Welsh National Opera, lots of cinemas, comedy clubs, art centres. It says here that it's easy to get around, so you can see the city explore it by foot or by bike. So nice and easy, good transport links as well. And Cardiff Bay, have you been to Cardiff Bay? Yes, beautiful place, isn't it? So it says here that it's had an investment of £2.4 billion, and it's regarded as one of the most successful regeneration projects in the UK. So there's lots of lovely shops, bars, restaurants, things like that there. It also says it's a green city, so there are 330 parks and gardens, so lots of places to relax and unwind. And it's also close to lots of wild areas, isn't it? So there's the Brecon Beacons, there's lots of places to go hiking, rock climbing, there's a 870-mile coastal path, so lots of nature opportunities as well. Okay, so we spoke about accommodation, didn't we? So here it says that they have a wide range of accommodation. So they've got more than 5,500 student rooms, which is spread across 16 sites. So you can choose from well-equipped flats, there's grade 2 listed halls, or there's thriving student communities offering on-site sports and social facilities, which sounds just up your sort of alley there, doesn't it? Yes, yeah. It says some of the space has been adapted for people with disabilities or medical conditions. There's also LGBTQ plus student accommodation. There's accommodation for families, even accommodation for people who prefer something quieter or alcohol free. So it really does sound like there's something for everybody there. So that's something to think about. Okay. So we'll have a little look now at some of the courses that might be of interest to you, okay? So this is all about the healthcare sciences they offer. So it's based in one of the UK's largest teaching hospitals, so you'll really get that good clinical experience if you study with Cardiff, okay? You can experience healthcare from different perspectives through their global connections, so you get a chance to work abroad and experience healthcare abroad as well, which gives you a really broad perspective, I think, when you go into your professional life, okay? It says the subjects are ranked first in Wales and top 5 in the UK, so that's important to think about as well, looking at the ranking of these universities. It says that you'll learn practical skills in state-of-the-art facilities that replicate real settings, okay? So that really helps to build confidence as well, okay? So here they're offering a midwifery course, which is a 3-year course, and you would need in your A-levels a BB, okay? They also do an adult nursing course, which they're looking for BBB, okay? There is a child nursing course, which is BBB again. All the nursing courses they want you to have a minimum of BBB, okay? And there's mental health nursing as well, which is another 3-year course, okay? So they offer a full range of midwifery and nursing courses, and obviously in a very good environment, good teaching environment as well, okay? They also have their psychology programs, okay? So you can do a Bachelor of Science Psychology, which is a 3-year course, and they would like you to have a minimum of AAB for that, okay? There's also a 4-year option available, so that comes with a professional placement, so that's also AAB minimum as well, okay? So that's something to think about. Okay, then we can look at social sciences that they do here as well. So it says here that 97% of their graduates were in employment and or further study due to start a new job or course or doing other activities such as travelling 15 months after the end of their course, okay? You can extend your study to 4 years by spending a year on a professional placement or by studying abroad. So that gives you lots of different options there for different experiences, which looks fantastic on a CV, doesn't it, as well? And just gives you that broader outlook as well that employers value so much. So it says here that their interdisciplinary approach to teaching means that the disciplines often cross over, creating a rich and broad learning experience. And it says here that the research has been recognised as being internationally excellent, having a direct impact on government policy and practice, that's quite something, isn't it, really? So that shows that their research is obviously top notch there, isn't it? Yes. So they offer a criminology, which is a different area you could look at going down, very important. So it's a Bachelor of Science, it's a 3-year programme, and they expect a minimum of ABB for that one, okay? You can do education, a Bachelor of Science in Education, if you're thinking maybe about teaching or even research, okay? And that's a 3-year course, and they want a minimum of BBC for that one. There is a Human and Social Sciences Bachelor of Science degree course, which is a minimum of BBB, okay, 3 years. There is a Social Science Bachelor of Science, and that's a 3-year course with a minimum of BBC. There is a Sociology you can do, which is a 3-year Bachelor of Science, and that's BBB again. There is a Social Analytics, which is a 3-year course, which is a BBC. And you can also go down the Law and Criminology route together, and they expect you to have a minimum of AAB for that one. I think because law is a bit more trickier, isn't it? A bit more difficult. Okay, so that's Cardiff. So how are we feeling about Cardiff at the moment? What's the thought process at the moment? Okay, yeah, I understand that. Yep, absolutely. So what I would suggest is you go to that open day, okay, and you have a really good look around, really try and immerse yourself. Like I say, talk to the students and see how they feel about the university. We've got one that is a little bit further away from you, a bit further down south, and this is Southampton. Okay, so I see you've got connection with Southampton. Okay, and do you think that would be a benefit or a negative? Ah, okay, yes, absolutely, yes, I totally understand that. So we'll have a little look to start with at their accommodation, if that's okay with you. Okay, because I know that's something that's particularly of interest to you. So it says here that they have over 6,000 student rooms, and you're guaranteed accommodation in your first year, which is always a bit of a relief, isn't it? The rents are all inclusive, so they cover all your utilities, they cover the Wi-Fi, which is high speed, which is important, isn't it, when you're studying. There are 24-hour receptions at all sites. You have the choice of ensuite rooms or shared bathrooms. You can choose between being part catered or self-catered. Okay. There's also a free bus pass included with this one, so it's unlimited travel around the campuses and Southampton. Okay. And there is 24-hour welfare support, security and CCTV just for peace of mind. It's very important. There's on-site university staff and access to hall events. There are LGBTQ plus flats available. There's maintenance support and contents insurance as standard. So that's another peace of mind. Probably much more peace of mind for your family. Easy access to campus and the city by foot, bus or bike. Okay. There are accessible and adapted rooms and space for couples and families. It's a modern social and study spaces on site. And you can meet fellow students and build your own community, which is very important, isn't it? So when we're looking at cost, it says here that there is, because it's such a wide range, the prices vary from £121 to £114 per week. So that obviously depends on your location, the choice of the room, so when you're looking at being self-catered, obviously that's going to be cheaper than having food prepared for you, isn't it? So, but on these open days you can always go and have a look around the accommodation as well. So when we're looking at city life, which is also important, so it says here that you can meet with friends, grab brunch and run errands in the popular student area of Portswood, which is just a 10-minute walk from the Highfield campus. You can discover new music at countless live venues. You can attend festivals and seasonal events throughout the year. You can watch popular West End shows at the Mayflower Theatre. You can enjoy the city's buzzing nightlife in areas like Bedford Place and Oxford Street. You can grab a coffee with friends at one of the city's many independent cafes. Taste flavours from around the world at local independent eateries and popular national chain restaurants. Celebrate equality, diversity and inclusion at Southampton Pride. Cheer on local, national and international sports teams. Experience art at the university's own John Hansgard Gallery. Relax in the Central Park or enjoy a picnic on Southampton Common. Explore beautiful landscapes at the nearby New Forest National Park, which is beautiful. walk the ancient city walls and learn about our city's past in the museums. And there's also something here about Winchester. Have you been to Winchester? No, it's a beautiful place to visit. So they also have a Winchester School of Art there, so they have close links with the city, I think. So they also advise that you socialise in quality bars and restaurants, make the most of the countryside, surround yourself with historic sites, experience art festivals and cultural events, shop in small local stores, or indulge yourself at luxury outlets. Relax and study or enjoy brunch in independent cafes and bakeries. Watch live drama, comedy and dance at the Theatre Royal. Spot locations from famous films and shows including The Crown. Okay, so that's a little bit about Southampton itself. So let's have a little look at some of the courses that might take your fancy. So we've got some medicine and healthcare courses here. So there is midwifery here as well, which is a Bachelor of Science, and again they would like you to have a minimum of AAB for that one. They also do the adult nursing course, which they would like you to have a BBB. You can also here do a combined adult and child, so it would be a master's course where you can get, which is a 4-year course, and they want you to have for that one an ABB, okay? And that's also available in mental health nursing as well, and you can do a basic mental health course or a single mental health nursing Bachelor of Science course over 3 years, and that is a BBB minimum. Okay, so there's some nursing and midwifery courses. Also there is other clinical courses such as occupational therapy, which is an interesting avenue to consider as well. So that's a 3-year course, and they want you to have a BBB for that one. You can then go on to do your master's, which would be pre-registration course for another 2 years, and you would need a 2-1 in your first degree for that one. So there's an option there to carry on with your studies as well at the same university. There is also a physiotherapy course here as well, which is a 3-year course, and they're asking for a minimum of AAB for that one. Okay, so that's a Bachelor of Science, and again you can carry on and do your 2 years masters with that one as well, and you'd need a 2-1 again for that one. And there's also a podiatry course if you were particularly interested in podiatry. No, that's not for you, no. Okie doke. So then we can look at our social sciences and education section. So there is a variety of criminology courses you can do. So you can do a straight criminology Bachelor of Science 3 years degree, which is a minimum of ABB entry requirements for that one. You can go on to do combined criminology with psychology, and again you need a minimum of AAB to do that one. Okay, you can combine criminology and sociology as well, so that's AAB as well. Okay, so you've also got the opportunity there of combining courses. You can also combine psychology and education, which, if you're thinking about the teaching side of things, might be an option. And that's a 3-year course, and they want a minimum of AAB for that course. Okay. There's sociology courses here as well. You can do obviously the sociology and criminology course we've discussed. You can do just a straight sociology degree, which has the entry requirements of ABB. Okay, so that's Southampton. Okay, so again, like I said, I'll send you that. So How are we feeling currently about Southampton from what we've heard so far? Yep, okay, yep. Yep, absolutely. And that's extremely important, and this is why I say it really is important to go to those open days and experience those things for yourself, I think, because nobody is going to have that perspective like you will. So that's something for you to think about as well. Now, in terms of you wanting to travel a bit and live a distance away from home, I thought we could also look at the University of York. Now, have you ever been to York or in that area at all? No? Okay. Yep. Absolutely. It's a fantastic city. It's beautiful, and I fully advise. I know it's a long way for you to go and it's difficult to just pop there for an open day, but perhaps try and combine it with a short break. Perhaps convince your family that they need a short break. Beautiful place to visit, lots to see. So we will have a little look at York, okay? So this first page, it says welcome to York, okay? And it says that it's a contemporary, student-friendly city renowned for its rich history and heritage. So it says explore 2,000 years of history. So it says York is inextricably linked to the wider world. The city has gone from a multicultural Roman settlement to the centre of Viking trade, from a key city of the medieval church to a hub of the Industrial Revolution. So it says our heritage binds us to international networks, and we remain a popular destination for people from all over the world. It says you can shop high street favourites and enjoy cosy cafes. So York's iconic medieval streets are lined with major retail chains, independent stores and market stalls, so you'll have plenty to choose from. It says explore the world-famous Shambles, one of the best preserved medieval shopping streets in Europe. From ghost merchants to Greek food, this charming cobbled street offers you a unique shopping experience. Around 2/3 of York's businesses are independent, so you can find one-of-a-kind bargains while supporting the local economy. So it says it offers unique foodie experiences with a thriving food scene and quirky cafes, coffee shops. So there's something for everybody, halal, vegan, whatever you prefer. It has over 200 pubs, which is often important for students, and they offer great deals for students. So that's good, something to think about. It says discover creative hotspots and impressive venues. So it has a lively cultural scene. It hosts a diverse range of festivals, such as the Jorvik Viking Festival. As a celebration of independent films. There's even a university-run festival of ideas and fiestas of food and drink, fireworks, hot air balloons, music and more. So it's got lots to offer, and there's also, not far away, you can explore Yorkshire's beaches, hills and cities. So there's direct rail links which take you to London, Edinburgh, Manchester in 2 to 3 hours. So that's important when you're thinking about getting home. So it says York is surrounded by beautiful countryside with castles, outdoor adventure activities and natural beauty. There's beautiful sandy beaches and coastal towns like Whitby, which was the inspiration for Bram Stoker's Dracula. So that's quite interesting. So when we're looking at accommodation in York, okay, so it says that most first-year students choose to live on campus. It says there's study areas social spaces, shops and sports facilities on your doorstep, and you'll have everything you need. So it says there's a variety of room types and options available to suit your budget, okay? So you can choose from being on Campus West or Campus East, which are all located within an easy reach of the library, shops and sports facilities. You can have an ensuite or a shared bathroom. You can be fully catered or you can be self-catered. They also offer different let lengths, so they can offer you, so you can let your flat for say 40 weeks, or you can extend it to 44 weeks, which cover some of the holidays, depending on what you need. So that's quite good to have that option, I think, as well. They've got accessible rooms, so if you've got a physical or mental health requirement, there's wheelchair access, for example. There's also additional help as well for different health conditions, which is good as well. They offer family and couples accommodation as well, which is good. So the costs in York, so if you have a self-catered room, that would be £99 to £200 per week, so quite a range there. If you wanted your food prepared for you, you could have, it would be £136 to £206 per week, okay? But these prices are based on 2022 to 2023, so you'll need to have a look for the time, for the year that you are going to university, as chances are it's going to increase slightly, okay? Right, and it also says here, quite interesting, is that rent is usually paid in 3 instalments over the year. So these coincide with your student loan payments. So you can use your student loan to pay your rent, and you know that it's all covered and it's all taken care of. So there's no nasty surprises. So what's included? So it's a study bedroom with a shared kitchen and an ensuite or shared bathroom. You get your electricity, your heating, your water and your contents insurance. You get your Wi-Fi. You get 24-hour campus security presence, which is good for peace of mind. And there is also cleaning of the shared kitchens once a week and daily cleaning of any shared bathrooms Monday to Friday. So I think that's quite important when you're living with other students as well. There can often be arguments, disagreements about cleaning schedules, so to know that that's taken care of within your payments is quite good, really. Okay, and there's also a wide selection of private sector accommodation. Usually in the second year you look to rent somewhere else, and the university will help you with that as well, so that's quite good as well. Okay, so if we have a little look at some of the courses, okay, so we've got some here which might interest you. There's Social and Political Sciences, okay, which is it's a Bachelor of Arts degree, and it's a 3-year course, and they are looking for a minimum there of AAB, okay. There's also a Social and Public Policy course as well, if you're looking more into the policy side of health and social care, and a Social and Public Policy but focusing on ethics and justice, and they're looking for a minimum of BBB. And also Social Work, which we haven't actually touched upon yet, so they do it's a Masters in Social Work, so it would be a 4-year course, and they're looking for a minimum of BBB, okay, so that would probably then take you into being fully accredited as a social worker, which is good for then thinking about your follow-on career. Okay, then we've got our health sciences courses, so we've got our midwifery, okay, so you can do a 3-year or a 4-year course, okay. So you're looking there for a minimum of ABB, okay. They also have adult nursing, which if you want to do your straight Bachelor of Science, that would be a BBB requirement, 3 years. They also do it with a Masters over 4 years, and you would need an ABB for that one. And the same with the child nursing as well. They offer the same Bachelor of Science and the opportunity to do your Masters as well. Okay, so that's an option for you if you wanted to go down that route. There's also the mental health nursing as well, which I know you have expressed a slight preference in, looking at the mental health side of things, which really is something that is only going to get more and more prevalent, isn't it? And more important, I think, as we go on. Okay, so again, you can do your 3-year Bachelor of Science, or you can choose to add on a Master's over 4 years. And again, you would need a BBB for the 3-year course and a ABB for the 4-year course. Okay, so that is York. So obviously you're looking at going a bit further afield with York. So how's that sitting with you at the moment? Yep, absolutely. Yep, I mean, that's also a good point, isn't it? You know, you're never far away, really, from, you know, you've got your train links, you've got your transport links. So, you know, it's all quite accessible when you look at it like that. Yeah, that's a very sort of mature way of looking at it, absolutely. Fabulous, thank you for that. So what I will do then, as I said, is I will send you these prospectuses for you to have a little look at. I'll also put some more information in for you. What I would like to do is to arrange another appointment with you over the telephone. If we could arrange that for, say, roughly a month's time, that would be fantastic. So I'm just going to open my diary. Take us to the 8th. Is that any good for you? No? Okay, that's fine, no problem. Okay, so my next available appointment would be on the 10th. Would the 10th be okay? Say about 2 o'clock? Yep, that would be good. That's fantastic. So have a little look at these prospectuses when they arrive, have a chat with your family, talk it over, see what kind of stands out, and also what I'd like you to have a think about as well is any specific questions that you have for the university, any particular concerns or areas of interest, and I will do my best to find out that answer for you. I can get in touch with the university and find out that question for you, okay? So is there anything else I can help you with specifically today? Okay, fabulous, brilliant. So I will talk to you on the 10th at 2 p.m. and we will see where we go from there. All right, and I wish you all the luck with the next month's studying, because I know it's a very busy time. You've got lots of coursework due in, so good luck with that, and I will speak to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.